Welcome to Empowering Entrepreneurship in Digital Creation Space Introduction Program. My name is Yuna, and my coworker Sahar will help us to explore this program today. And before we go into the program, I'd like to let you know a few guidelines. And your audio is muted and your video is blocked. So all you see is the instructor's screen. But you are welcome to ask questions, and you can ask questions using chat. You will see the chat icon on the bottom of the screen. So whenever you need, just write a question in the chat box. And then Sahar will monitor the chat box, and we will address your question either during the program or at the end of the program. And the chat box is open for everybody, so anyone can see it. So please be courteous when you ask the question or add the comments. And also, this program is being recorded, and the recording will be uploaded in our Plano Public Library YouTube channel sometime later. So please check it out. So again, welcome. And here is a class disclaimer. And instructors are not business experts, so neither Sahara nor me are the business experts nor technology expert. So the purpose of this program is to provide general information and very basic information and provide what library can provide you for this general information. So the purpose is to provide a detailed overview of the digital creation space which the library can offer and how it can support those with a business venture. And for business expertise, please connect with the Dallas School Mentor. And mentors are available each week at the Schimmelpfennig and Parr libraries for a free consultation. We will give you the more detailed information at the end of this program, and we will also add the chat link in the chat box so you can use it. Now, this is today's agenda. So first, I will explain what is the digital creation space, shortly DCS is, and what kinds of software equipment and the DCS has, and also what additional resources and upcoming programs and that we can offer. And finally, we will address questions. So first, what is DCS? What is Digital Creation Space? So DCS is a reservable space that provides entry-level access to a professional-grade audio and visual equipment and software. So DCS is a space, and in this space, we will just provide some equipment and software about the multimedia creation. So if you have a Plano Public Library card, and you may remember when you make an application, and there was a box to check, do you want it to say that use the DCS or not? So that is because some of our locations have this DCS. And this DCS space is free to use. And they are available at 3 Plano Public Library locations, which is Haggard Library, Harrington Library, and Parr Library. So to use the DCS, the Digital Creation Space, you must have a Plano Public Library card in good standing. Why? Because it is go by the reservation. So to make a reservation, you need a Plano Public Library card, and it should be in the good standing. And also, you must be age 13 and up. Underage also can use the DCS, but they must be accompanied by the parent or guardian. And to use the digital creation space, and you must agree to Plano Public Library policies, which include code of conduct and facility use rules, and also digital creation space rules. So when you make a reservation, you will see those policies and need to agree for that. So we will see it later for more details. So now, as I told you that to use the DCS, and you must make a reservation first. And this is about the reservation details. So reservation limited to 2 hours per day across all locations. So you make a 2 hours reservation for one location and you cannot make another 2 hour in other location. So it's a 2 hours per day across all locations. And you can make a reservation 2 weeks in advance. And this another thing, this one is important because DCS is available from opening. So when library opens, DCS also opens. But DCS closes 1 hour before the library close. So for example, on Friday, library closed on 6 o'clock. So DCS closed at 5 o'clock. That means you cannot make a reservation for 4 to 6 p.m. for 2 hours. So that is something you need to keep in mind. DCS closes 1 hour before the library closing. So how to make a reservation? And this is a procedure. First, go to our PPL website, Plano Public Library homepage, and then check for the room reservation and select the room reservation, and then select digital creation space, and then select the reserve a digital creation space. So I show you in the how it goes. So if you go to our website, the Plano Public Library homepage, and then scroll down, and then you will see there's a colorful tabs for that, the basic, the important services, and there's a room reservation. So click this room reservation. And then you will see these 3 tabs. These tabs are available rooms for that means that the reservable rooms, the patron can make a reservation and use. And that there is a program rooms and study rooms and digital creation spaces. So select these digital creation spaces. And then you will see this explanation about the digital creation space. And here, what equipment digital space the DCS has, and also the spatial policy, the space policy. And then finally, you will see reserve a digital creation space. So you can click this one. And then if you select this one, and then it takes you to our reservation system. So all the libraries rooms that the patron can make a reservation is show here. So first, you need to choose the date. So here I made these things on the July 8th. So in the 2 weeks advance, so I could make for the reservation for the 15th. So you can choose the date you wanted to make a reservation. And then also you need to choose the which location you wanted to make a reservation. So this Haggard, Harrington, Parr has a DCS. So you can choose all them, or if you wanted to just go one location and you can choose that location. And if you are using our study rooms, that it looks very familiar because this is a library's reservation system. So this is an important thing. It shows all the other available rooms, like a program rooms, study rooms, see, and then digital creation space. So you need to be careful to choose the correct one, digital creation space in the location you want. And then this time is the time. So when I tried to make a reservation on that in the 15th, everything was that available. So this marker is the available, and this dark color means that it's somebody's reserved. So when you click this cells, and then you will see the time slot appeared in the on bottom of the disk. So if you click these 4, and it will say the 9 to 11. So once you just choose the time slot you want, 9 to 11 or 10 to 12, and then you will see the choose box here. So choose it. And the next page is of course, the next page, system will require your library card number and PIN number. So you have to give them your library card number and PIN number. And then you will see this page, and there was in the upper part is your names and the first name and last name things. And then this, the red mark, it means that the necessary information. So you need to give the information about what you are going to use for the DCS. And then again, if you are using our study rooms, this procedure will be very familiar. But here is the different part. For the DCS, there's a mark that's saying I am at least 13 years old. So you have to mark it. And also I'll be using the space for, there's a few options. So you have to select it. And then library code of conduct, you need to agree for this. And finally, this one's also important things because it's different from other reservation. Are you open to using the space with the other patron? If say yes, and then once you made a reservation and use the one computer in there, other people may have a reservation in the same time and share the room working on other computer. So if you wanted to have the room by yourself and then you have to say no, so you are you need the whole room for yourself. Okay, so this one is the reservation process. And do you have any question for the DCS and DCS reservation process? Okay, Sahar, if you see the chat and then could you tell me?
Yes, I'll let you know. Looks like there's okay, looks like there is a question. Um it looks like someone's asking if you can book the rooms from the app, the Plano Library app.
Yeah, that's the Planner Library app offer the room reservation. So again, if you are using that for the study rooms and you probably is familiar with that. So the system is the same. So app or the web pages, when you make a room reservation, study room, in the DCS reservation is the same.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll go for the next one. So now I explained about what DCS is and how to make a reservation to use it. So next step is what you are going to use DCS for, and also what equipment and software we can provide. So if you are doing the business or interested in doing the business, and there are lots of occasions you need to do these multimedia things, like sometimes need a logo design, or this is the era of the social media. So you need to put on some advertisement or any social media message in all kind of social media platform, or you may need a brochure or handout to give, or if you are selling online and you probably need a very good picture of your products to sell. So all those things need some software and equipment for the multimedia. And the DCS provide those kind of softwares and the multimedia. So you can use the DCS for these things to help your business. And if you are interested in but not knowing about how to use it, and we also provide classes about the softwares in DCS. So we provide in-person classes and also virtual classes. And our past classes is actually in our YouTube channel, Plano Public Library YouTube channel. So please check it out. And there are many that past classes, virtual classes about these equipments or the softwares. So for example, like a Premiere Pro is the very popular editing things. And the short reels is that now is the time for the shorts, not the long video. So how to create the shorts using the video from the video. That kind of classes or here's the social media, Photoshops and Illustrator. That is a graphic designer creating images. So for the logo design, that's the good thing. So, and the cricket is creating something 2D with a paper or the stickers and something is that for your business. And the cricket need a special machine. And also there's a design software and we provide both. And we'll talk about it later. So you can do all these things or learn about these things in using our classes. So our DCS softwares can be grouped in two. One group is Adobe Creative Cloud. As you may know, Adobe Creative Cloud has many very useful the softwares, and but it needs a subscription and payment. So good news is the library has a subscription. So when you make a reservation at DCS, and the DCS computers has this Adobe Creative Cloud software. So once you get in there and the login with your library card and they use that DCS, and then you can use this Adobe Creative Cloud software for free using the library subscription. And there are a few famous that software names here, the Photoshop. So Photoshop is now very popular. That's for the many different things. And InDesign, I heard this is very good for the book formatting. So if you created some book type materials, and it is a good thing. And the Illustrator is creating the images. So and Premiere Pro, lots of people using for the video editing. And Audition is for it's audio creating. So audio creating or the editing. So when you do the podcast, that's one good example. You can use the Audition. So these are all available in our DCS computers. And another group of the software is open source software. So these softwares are free to use. So that means you can download this open source software on your the private laptop or the computer and use it. The problem is usually they are, if the design or the 2D, 3D design or the animation things require a very hefty RAM size or the compatibility. So it's not easy freely used it to the some in any device. So that's the one problem. So that's why you can use the DCS because DCS computer is already has it and it is a compatible device and has a good capacity. And here's another tip. Although these are open source software, you cannot download and install in our library public computer because public computer does not allow that the download software and install it. I have a question from the people sometimes if they can do it using in the public computer to use this open source. And unfortunately, answer is no. So if you'd like to use this open source software, and I will recommend that using the DCS. So some examples, Cricut. Yes, Cricut is creating, if you are wanting to make a very good business card or greeting card or something like all the stickers, so those creating for the business material or selling material, that's the Cricut is very good machine. The Cricut machine is creating this, but for the design, the Cricut design space is an online open source software. So library provide both. The only thing you need to bring is a material. So if you are going to use the Cricut design space to make your own design and then using the machine and create your product, and all you need to bring is the actual paper or the whatever you need to create in those material. And the Blender is the 3D design, and the Unity and Unreal Engine is for the game development. And then Visual Studio Code is for the code editing. And then DaVinci Resolve, it's a video editing also. So all these softwares are available in DCS computer. And the next is business databases. These ones also you can use from the public computer, not just the DCS computer, because this is a public databases that Plano Public Library provides. And then you can use that there are different databases for the business. So if you go to our website and then when you search for the research and learn tab and then click it, and then you will see all these databases groups and choose the business database. And then you will see all those business database the resources. So here are a few examples. Reference Solutions has all the information of current national businesses and the different types of business. And then, so if you do the market search or wanted to know that what types of the business is already doing in the where and with your in business in your mind, and this is a very good resource places. And they probably provide a few tutorial also. And then Gale Business Entrepreneurship has all the resources, like news clips or this the business information, and then based on the topic. So like funding, budgeting, or the market search. So you can use those databases. And the LinkedIn Learning and Udemy is a learning course databases. They have either hundreds and thousands, so many that are used for courses, learning courses. So you wanted to learn something in the self-directed learning. These are the very good places to go. And again, these are going by the subscription and payment. But if you use them through the library, using your library card, and then you can use it for free. And there are, of course, more. So please visit our website and explore more. And now we talked about the software provided, and now we will talk about what kind of equipment that DCS provided. Equipment meaning we have this equipment in the DCS. So when you make a reservation and use the DCS, and then you can check it out, these equipments to use. So unfortunately, you cannot take these equipments, check it out to your home. You have to use it inside the DCS, but still you can check it out and use it. And then when you are done, you can just simply return them. So mostly we have audio equipment and video equipment and other accessories. So here are the few examples. For the audios, we provide the microphones and headphones, and we also have a MIDI keyboard. So if you are a music developer, and this is very useful. And also this Scarlett Focusrite 2i2, that the audio interface. This is an audio interface. So that means that you can connect the music devices into the computer using this interface. I think this color is Scarlett. I don't know why the name is Scarlett, but so these are audio equipment. You can check it out when you use the DCS. And also we have a visual equipment like a DSLR camera and also some photography accessories like lenses, tripod, and Bluetooth clicker, and shotgun microphones also. So when you just filming something, it could be very useful. And here's a Cricut maker. So in the picture, this is a Cricut machine. So we have this Cricut maker machine, and also Wacom is a tablet for the digital art. So if you have you can draw something using the digital pen, and the Wacom is a very good device to use. And additional accessories. So we have a lightning kit, green and blue screens, and full-size tripod, and also microphone stands. So these are some accessories. So now, do you have any question about the DCS software and then equipment? If you see some questions are hard, just let me know.
Perfect. I'll let you know.
Mm.
It
Okay.
looks like we're good for now. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And we'll go next. Okay, now. So now is the time for the additional resources that library provide. So first, there's a service called Book a Librarian, and that is that you can make an appointment with a librarian for 30 minutes and ask for something you need to know. So this you can make an appointment through our website. So go to our website and there's a Book a Librarian service. And also Ask a Librarian is just a quick question that is online, like a chat box, and then librarian can answer you. So both services, and if you go to our website and using for the library services, and under the library service tabs, and you will find these services. And the Dallas School Mentors. There School Mentors is a volunteer business expert can give you the free consultation. So that is a Dallas School Mentors. And then I believe that we gave the link in the chat so you can see the more information on that. And then this School Mentors has a mentoring section is the public the consultation is the by the appointment. So I'll give you the more information of the appointment in the later, the next slide. So that's one good, that another good resources for the Dallas School Mentors. And of course, we have books. We are library, so we have a lot of the books about this computer or the technology and marketing business plans or the photography or the video editing or those things. And then, as I mentioned before, we have a Plano Public Library YouTube channel. So if you go to the YouTube and search for the Plano Public Library channel, and you will see lots of our past virtual courses, which just provide a lot of these informations and especially the technology basic classes. And the databases, that one I already explained, I believe. Okay, so now the upcoming programs. So these are two important business-related programs in the library. The first is a school mentoring. As I said before, that there are two occasions, the 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and every Thursdays it is the Schumachfennig Library, and the 4 to 7 p.m. On every Wednesday in the PAR Library. And to attend these sessions and have the mentoring, you need to make an appointment. I will show you the next slide. And another good programming is at the called Team Up for Entrepreneurial Success, called TUES. So TUES is a networking program. So mostly it's a monthly program. So mostly it happened in the fourth Tuesday in the 6:30 p.m. in the Haggard Library. So lots of people who's doing the business or interested in business, in the local business, to gather together. And mostly we had a theme or topic for every occasion and invited the librarian or the business expert to talk about that. But the main purpose is gathered and making a network. So this is a good place to attend if you're interested in. An upcoming CUES program is July 22nd. And here is the how to make a school mentoring appointment. When you go to our library website, I explained the go to the research and learn, go to the research and learn, but this time go to the program and classes, and then you will see these tabs. So choose the business resources, mentoring, and networking. And you will see those sub tabs. So there are lots of business center, networking, or nonprofit, all those information. Choose the mentoring. And then you will see this school mentor information and how to make an appointment with them. I believe, yes, this is the upcoming programs for the technology program. So tomorrow we have InDesign Basics. It's a virtual program, and advanced registration is necessary to attend the program. You, I believe, already know how to make this registration. And then Cricut Machine Overview. This one's an in-person program to actually see and do the Cricut Machine. It's a Saturday, July 19th in the Harrington Library. And another Cricut Design Space Basics. This is about the software. It's the Tuesday, August 19th. It's a virtual program. So I think this is everything we provide for today. So do you have any questions?
Questions, but if anyone does have a question, you can use the Q&A feature or the chat, and we'll give it a few moments.
Okay, so
yeah, I think we're good to go.
all right, then please use the link we put in the chat, and then please check out our Plano Public Library YouTube channel and use our services like a book librarian. And most of all, please just consider to use our DCS services for your business. Thank you for attending tonight's class. Thank you.